For decades, boxing was the dominant combat sport as fighters like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson became household names. In recent years, MMA has caught up to the sweet science with Jon Jones and Francis Ngannou joining boxers like Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford as fighters who can sell out arenas and pay-per-views. Even professional wrestling, long derided as sports entertainment because it's scripted, has grown more formidable over the past decade. The most high-profile instance in the battle for supremacy was the merger and subsequent IPO of UFC and WWE, first and second on this inaugural combat sports list, under the name TKO Holdings in September 2023. To understand how big each of these companies were separately, consider this. UFC holds some 40 events annually, reaching more than 900 million households on television across 170-plus countries, while WWE stages more than 200 live events annually, with televised events reaching at least 1 billion people on a weekly basis in more than 180 countries. The two brands each had media rights revenue of over $800 million, more than triple the total revenue of all the other promotions on the list. Here are the top 5 most valuable combat sports promotions for 2024. At number 5, Matchroom Boxing. Renowned for its stable of big-name fighters and a penchant for delivering unforgettable matchups, Matchroom Boxing stands at the forefront of the sport. Stars of the sport like Anthony Joshua and Katie Taylor are huge draws for Matchroom, with Joshua handily defeating MMA star Francis Ngannou earlier this year. Taylor is the current two-weight undisputed world champion and will next fight Amanda Serrano on July 20th as the co-main event of the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card. At number 4, One Championship. One has a broadcast reach that spans over 190 countries. Backed by significant capital raises, One Championship continues to expand its reach and impact, solidifying its position as a burgeoning leader in the world of combat sports. Top caliber fighters like Anatoly Malikin and Angela Lee will be key in helping One continue to grow its broadcast reach while the company expands its live events to new locations in North America and the Middle East, where successful first events have taken place over the last several months. At number 3, AEW. The youngest promotion on the list, AEW, is the premier challenger brand in the professional wrestling space. It's the first true competition to WWE since the days of WCW in the early 2000s. AEW got immediate legitimacy from superstars like Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks, while a partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling and the purchase of Ring of Honor have helped the young brand build its roster and match library. At number 2, WWE. WWE has been the premier name in professional wrestling since it was founded by Vince McMahon, who purchased what was then known as WWF from his father in 1982. Stars like Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and The Undertaker helped pave the way for WWE to stand in its place today. WWE reaches more than 1 billion people across the globe with its 3 weekly television shows and holds more than 200 live events every year from Madison Square Garden, where it got its start, to Saudi Arabia, where it has held events since 2014. And at number 1, UFC. With a global reach spanning more than 170 countries, the UFC showcases the finest fighters from every corner of the globe, each vying for glory inside the octagon. Top fighters like Israel Adesanya and Max Holloway consistently put their bodies on the line and put on shows that keep fans coming back. UFC 300 was yet another example, as Holloway was a trending topic on Twitter for his knockout of Justin Gaethje in the final second of their bout.